And we're going live with a barking dog outside. That's awesome. It is Monday. And, yeah. Good times. I wonder how long I'm going to have to listen to the puppy bark. Nobody else is here. So I can't, kill anybody to quiet the dog. But she wants to be in my lap. And she's not a lap dog. Even though she thinks she is. Anywho. Oh, it has been a long and productive day. And I'm not done. I have a few things I would like to wrap up before I go to bed tonight. Good times. Anywho, yeah. I'm like at a loss. So, anywho, well, I was hoping that I'd have at least a couple of people show up tonight, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. At least not at the moment. Anywho, yeah, I think tonight we're just gonna, since I didn't have anything really planned out fully, I decided to talk about some of the things that I am pushing forward to completing this month. I'm pretty excited for a lot of it. Actually, I'm pretty excited for all of it. That's because all of it's really pretty cool. Yeah. No, she's in something. I don't know. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna have to check to see what she's chewing on. What are you doing? It sounded like plastic. So whatever it was, hope it wasn't important. Anyway. So, yeah. I'm like at a loss by myself. All by myself. And I still have to walk tonight too. Good times. Actually, one of the things I wanted to do is going to be rendering some stuff, so can't really do much on my computer anyway, so I'll just walk while it's doing that. Anyway, I guess we can get started. I am wrapping up Fury, which is book 2 in the Witcham Chronicles. I'm really excited for it. I love Kingmaker, but I've always had an affinity towards Fury because I outlined just about everything. And so I knew this was going to be probably one of my favorite books. And it's been a lot of fun. And thanks to the writing sprints every day, which not very many people stop by, but the whole point was to make myself accountable to writing. So I don't mind not getting a lot of visitors during the live sprint, but that's because I am writing my book and I'm using the 2 hours that I set aside for writing my book. So, hey, Michael, it's my birthday. I'm excited to spend it with you. Well, happy birthday, Diana. I've been waiting for you to show up. I knew it was your birthday. Happy birthday. Hope it's an awesome one. But yeah, anyway, for Fury, right now I'm writing the second half, and I love writing the second half of the book. It's where all the plots and subplots start tying together, and then I can start adding my planned little twists here and there because nothing is ever straightforward with me. So I don't think it'll be as twisty as Kingmaker, because that ending was just awesome. But there are going to be a few places where you think it's going one way when it's actually not. So it's one of my favorite parts. I love writing the second half. Thanks, Michael. I had a nice dinner with a brownie and ice cream for dessert. I've made progress on weight loss, so I deserve it. Well, there you go. A brownie and ice cream. Awesome. My breakfast, or my dinner's probably going to consist of McDonald's. I don't know. Where I want to go is kind of expensive, but I know I'm pretty easy to please on my birthday. I really don't care. So it's like the girls are always, I don't know what to get you. I'm like, I'm happy with the Reese's peanut butter cup. I'm very easy to please. It doesn't take much to make me happy. But so yeah. So I hope you had a really good birthday. Um, I oh my god. Well, that was out of nowhere. Yeah, I feel like somebody just shoved an ice pick in my temple. Well, that's not good. That hurt. Hey, look, I'm down on camera. I'll get great ratings. Oh, god damn it. See, now it's. Hold on. It's not a tumor. Fucking hurts, though. God damn it. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I don't do much for my birthdays anymore. Well, I went on a date for my birthday. Well, it was brunch. I wouldn't really necessarily call it a date. Um, with somebody last year for my birthday. Didn't pan out. We just weren't compatible, I guess. She stopped chatting, so story of my life. I get ghosted more often than I care to admit. Well, now somebody's here. Jesus. That was a dog smashing into my office door. Isn't that nice? Anywho, so anyway, I'm excited about wrapping up Fury. 10,000 words a week is what I'm averaging on it. 2,000 words a day, Monday through Friday, and I might get awfully close to finishing Fury by the end of the month. Um, but starting July, I'm going to be editing Shadows of Atlantic City so I can get that published and out. I would love to have Fury be a Halloween book, but it really depends on how much I have to change it and edit. So I don't know if Halloween is going to be a feasible deadline, but I'll try. I started my online course for the summer. Hopefully, I can also make progress on my nonfiction book. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, just set aside some time. Start working on it. I do have channel memberships available. I haven't really. Well, I've spent a lot of time trying to put it all together, and I should have done a members only of setting up the sound for tomorrow. I forgot. So that's going to take a lot of getting used to, I think. And remembering that I have certain things that I want to publish for members only. Good times. Tomorrow is going to be a behind the scenes video. Then Thursday. So I don't know. We got some things set up. I won't be able to get. I'm not technically monetized by AdSense for YouTube because that won't happen until like, according to my spreadsheet, it won't happen until September. At which point I'll make probably about $150 a month. Hey, $150 a month will help me pay for some of the things I want to do. So never scoff at free money, I guess. Oh, I am experimenting with map making and world building apps, mostly for the Witchem series. I really wish I would have had a map on this Cake Maker. Lesson well learned. So I'm going to be diving into a lot of those this week and see which one's the best. So far, I've got my eye on World Anvil. Looks like it might be something I could really dive into. But there's so many out there. So I was going to make a list of all the different map making apps that are out there, especially for fantasy authors. So um, some of those might be kind of cool. Looking forward to really checking out World Anvil though, 'cause it's got a lot of stuff to it. Oh, I just got to see. I don't know if it's completely free or what. I've only glossed the surface of it, so I'll probably be playing around with that a lot this week. I would love to add some maps to my books. I would love to have maps. I know where the hell I'm writing. There's like, I'm trying to keep it all memorized, but I've introduced quite a few places in this in Fury, so getting a little on the confusing side. I did work on the ocean sounds for this week's writing sprints. In fact, as I was we're wrapping that up before I had dinner tonight, and all I gotta do now is render it. That's what I was talking about earlier. Um, it'll probably take about an hour or so for it to render the video, and then I have to upload it. Or actually, I'm uploading it to Creative Sanctuary, and that I can do the first thing in the morning because I'm not really uploading is nothing. So, but I will be writing on the beach tomorrow. Pretty excited for that. And I got some, while I was looking for sound effects to use in this latest writing sprint audio, came across a few that gave me some ideas for some future um, sound effects, like writing on a ship at sea. Yeah, I think I can do that. Or on a ship in a storm at sea. Oh, yeah. I love storms. So anything with thunder will get my goat. I'm so sorry, Michael. I missed it. What beach are you going to? Oh, I'm not going to any beaches. I'm writing on the beach. That's the sound effect for tomorrow's writing sprint. I finished the beach sounds tonight, so there'll be a new one going up on Creative Sanctuary. Um, but I've got like all these cool pictures of beaches that come up, so it's more like the ocean sound with faint rustling of plants during a breeze, and off in the distance you got gulls that are calling out. So I think it came out nice. I enjoyed it. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow during the writing sprint. So that's what I'm doing. So oh nice. I thought you were going on vacation or something. Those sound effects sound nice. I vacation. I haven't been on vacation in 4 years. But yeah, the sound effects I like the sound effects a lot. The writing sprints have been awesome, especially with the rainforest one. Every time I've done the rainforest, it was like didn't even feel like 2 hours went by, and it was just in the zone. So I really like that one. So I'm hoping that the beach has something similar because I love ocean sounds. So I guess we'll try that. If not, then I'll throw some rain in it next time. I love rainy oceans. I just like rain. Winter come around. In a few months, I'll be doing a snowstorm sound with fireplace. I think that'd be nice and cozy. And hopefully that'll work out. Hey, Neil, how's it going? Happy birthday, Doc. But yeah, so watch out for ocean sounds tomorrow. I'm uploading them to Creative Sanctuary, making my library, and then later on this week I'll be making a 2-hour variant of it. I don't know if I want to make it with the bell at the end or not, because I might use it to sleep at night. So I don't want to wake up 2 hours later to a bell going off. I don't know. We'll have to see how I feel. I might just keep the bells. Normally, if I'm that deep in sleep, that a bomb can go off in the neighbor's yard and I wouldn't know. Hmm. I haven't slept that deeply in a long time, though. Yeah. Didn't get my hours in sleep last night. Less than average. Really disappointing. See, if I make the live, I won't respond. The ocean sounds are soothing. Yeah, I like the ocean sounds. Well, like I said, I don't get a lot of visitors during the writing sprints. They're mostly to keep me accountable so that I actually write during the 2 hours I set up. So for me, they're working great. I don't get a lot of traffic from it, but uh, I'm averaging 2,000 words a day, and I'm going to be awfully close to finishing Fury by the end of the month. So um, I win. So it's all good. Yeah, I love the sound effects I've been adding. Like I was just saying how the rainforest one, I was rocking it. It didn't even feel like that much time was going by. So I'm hoping the ocean sounds do something similar. That'd be cool. What else we got going on? Should I? Oh, I was debating on trying YouTube Shorts again, this time with a vlogging style video. I do have some ideas for promoting my book, plural. So I'm going to be messing around with video on that. Um, Mostly it's going to be a lot of, I think, voice acting. I want to read out some of the cooler lines that are in the book as I'm zooming out to show the cover. So that'll be fun. I don't know when I'll get that one published, but yeah, I have some ideas for some shorts that I want to throw up, and I'll probably throw those on TikTok while I'm at it, at least while it's still alive. And I guess I can toss it up on um what? Oh, Instagram. I guess I can throw it up on all the other socials, so be more active. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just blah tonight. I've been walking. I'm at 11,400 steps, which is an awful lot for me that spent the last 8 hours at my computer. So the past few times I made them, I just didn't say anything. They were pop-in visits. It seems that TikTok is a torture for you. Oh, it is. I don't want to do TikTok. That's my own personal hell. Satan be down there. You have to make a TikTok every day. No. Sigh. At least I'm not the only author who thinks so. It's funny that most of the authors I've interviewed this year so far hated TikTok, or at least haven't really done much with it. Um, when are you going to see another angry rant? When are we going to see another angry rant of yours? I haven't been angry. There hasn't been really much to rant about. I think my rants have kind of slowed down. They come in spurts. Just really depends on what irks me that day. Do you really have to do a TikTok? I guess I don't really have to, but all these authors say how TikTok helps their book sales, and I wouldn't mind selling a few more copies of my book. So I want to try it out, mostly just to do a case study to see if it has anything worthwhile and give me content for a video and a blog post. So even though I hate TikTok, I'm going to go ahead and do it just so I have content. But you don't like TikTok. I don't like TikTok. That's something to write about. Yeah. Well, there's really not much to rant about. I just don't like it. I can't even think of a good way to start a rant on that one. Hey, KDC, how's it going, buddy? So yeah, don't forget that it's Diana's birthday. KDC, say happy birthday. Someone's here. Probably my daughter. Anyway, yeah. So where was I? Oh, the YouTube Shorts. I'm telling you, I'm not feeling it. Tonight's not a good night. What are my gifts? That you're pleasant. Oh, you mean presents? I don't know. I don't have any money. I'm poor, especially this week. But if somebody wants to help me out with that, I am offering memberships. And the cool thing about the memberships is that I got my book covers to as emojis for the memberships, and they came out so nice. Well, in comparison, I mean, I shrunk down the cover to what, like 64 by 64, so they're itty bitty, as opposed to 8.5 by 11 inches. So they actually retained a lot more of the graphic than I thought they would. So, like, yeah, it's actually kind of cool. Oh, I'll take the compliments as well. There you go. Take all them compliments. They're yours. Oh, but yeah, I've just never been the short form content. It never appealed to me. Even when I ran the experiment last year, and I made a ton of shorts off of stuff I already had. I don't see how anybody can make money on shorts unless you're like uber popular, funny as hell, or a hot chick. You're not going to get very much attention. I'm not into that, so I don't know. If anything, I'll make a video just so I can use it on other platforms for promoting my book. So, well, there's always that, I guess. Um, so yeah, and I was thinking about doing vlogging style videos. I don't really do a lot of those. I am going to be doing behind the scenes content for members this month or this week, but I was thinking like as I'm watching some of Megan's videos and how she moved from doing what she does to just get ready with me and look, showing off my cool swim spa, which I'm jealous over. I want one, but um, I don't know. I think my life is just too chaotic for that. I never have a place to do any of that because I have a house full of people and animals, and my house is a wreck constantly. That's why I hide in my office most of the time. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. Uh, and I want to be diving into a bit more marketing tomorrow. Hopefully, knock on wood. I've been trying to do this for like a month and a half. The TikTok thing was supposed to be part of the marketing. I think it's going to be a little bit extra. Um, I would really like to see if any of these professional tips help me actually sell more books. So probably gonna throw some money at it. Don't know exactly how much, especially since I don't have much. So if anything, it'll give me more content. What not to do? Do it. Let me show you my example of a failure. No, actually, humans will learn a lot better through failure anyway. So trial and error. One way to get good at something is to keep doing it. So looking forward to playing around with that tomorrow. I'm a little devastated because my lady friend had me buy a vacation package to a place next door to a third world country. I had no clue until my boss told me today. Well, you're just next door to it. Ignore your neighbors. Any vacation hotspot is like that. Even if you go to Belize. Um, so Belize is beautiful on the beach. It's a tourist. It's a tourist trap. It's an amazingly beautiful country on that part of it. But if you go outside of the beautiful tourism attraction place, it is pretty run down. Children have to walk miles to get water. I mean, I had a friend of mine that I worked with. He went on a mission to Belize, not in the fancy, nice places, but into the more of the third world aspect of it. And on his mission, he brought back a bunch of pictures. Beautiful place, but it is not the shining jewel that a lot of places want you to, or a lot of um, tourism companies make it out to be. So you're going to find that everywhere. Are you taking a marketing course? No, I should though. Right now, I'm in the research phase. So what I want to do is I'm going to research all these different methods that authors have used to publish books, and then I'm going to try every one of them, and then rank them on how effective they have been. So I can either call these people they're full of shit, or chalk it up to every author is different, which is probably going to be the case. What works for one person may not work for another. So, but I've already got a couple of things lined up. And one thing I really wanted to do this year anyway was to go to more book events. And one author that I read, that's where he made most of his money. He doubled his income inside of a year by just going to those events. He went from making like $3,000 in sales one year to, let's see, that was before COVID, and then in 2022 he made like 54,000 in book sales. So, and that's royalties, not sales. So, and that was just going to more events. Like that'd actually be kind of fun, I think. I didn't do too bad. I don't do too bad going to word camps. I thought being, because naturally I'm shy, so I thought doing the word camps would have made me quite nervous and whatnot. But it was a whole different story. Like as soon as I got up there and started talking to people, the professional side of me just kicked in, and I didn't even think about it. It's just interaction. So I think I don't know if that would like imposter syndrome or anything like that. I don't think any of that would affect me. I think I'd just go in there and have a purpose. And so, yeah, guess we'll find out. He had some elaborate setup for his booth, so we're talking. I bet he probably spent about $300 or $400 on his booth. It looked really nice, but I mean, if you go to one of those and you're making, um, if you bring back like $2,000 or $3,000 in sales, time well spent. I mean, I'd do it. But yeah, that's so. Marketing course, no. Marketing research, yes. And then I might just see if there's any book marketing courses out there. If anything, reviews and content. I would love to be able to afford something like that and show it off to you guys. So I will be looking at looking some of those up. I normally planner. She told me not to worry about planning. You're her pet. She's gonna tuck you away in a purse. Enjoy your vacation. um, also, I'm saving up for cover art for Chefs Atlantic City. I know kind of what I want to do with it, but I don't have the time to do it myself. So I am going to be looking into services this week or this month to see if there's any that stand out that I can do a review on, because everything is content for me at this point. So now she's banging this heavy bone against my door and wall. God, puppies. Mhm. But so yeah, I'll be looking up for people for cover art. Wish I could remember that website that I went to. I went to a website a couple of years ago that it was like you can pick and choose covers that people just drew, and you buy them, but or you can hire the artist directly. God, I wish I could remember what that site was, because one of the things I wanted to do was challenge myself by just picking a random book cover and then writing a book based on the cover, just to see if I can. And so I can't remember what that freaking site was. I tried looking for it recently, but I couldn't find it. So I don't know if they shut down, or maybe I'm just stupid and don't remember it. So I'm still going to be looking for that, because I would still love to do that and challenge myself. But first, I want to finish. I want to get Shadows published, Fury published, and 7 finished, and then I'll play around with experiment, or not experiment, but challenges like that, and then work on book 3, do the Witchman Chronicles. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. That's still pretty far down the road. And lastly, this month I'm going all in on my fitness challenge. I don't know if anybody of you watch Crossing Colorado or even read the blog, but I started my summer of effort today and I'm going all in 100% because I really want to finish one off, mostly to prove to myself I can do it. And I almost didn't this morning. I was thinking I could have just got up and stopped going to the gym. I could have played the Oculus, burned some calories. I could still be green, still within the premise of the challenge, but I really wanted to do the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I almost talked myself out of not going because I wasn't feeling good. But then I just shut my brain off that, started thinking about my book, and then my body just go on autopilot. So next thing I know, I'm turning up the treadmill to 3.5 miles an hour and a 5% incline. It worked. So I did go to the gym today. Oh, excuse me. Cool thing is that I think I figured out how to go to the gym without burning myself out. So that's a bonus. So those are all the things I have going on in June. Would have really have liked to come up with some more stuff, but I'm boring. That and I'm tired. So how's everybody else's day going? I know Diana's has a birthday, and Katie C is making trips to third world countries. And my phone keeps going off. Wish people would just leave me alone. Damn it. Why don't you just leave me alone? Oh yeah, I've joined a podcast group to see if I can get more authors, but I haven't seen any authors offering. I don't know. I hate Facebook. So I'll just put it out there right now. If you are an author, have a book published, I have a contact form on WriterSanctuary.com's website. Reach out and we can set up an interview. You're popular. I ain't popular for shit. Popular. I've never been one to care about being popular. Like when I was in high school, I was friends with everybody. I didn't really care about um, cliques or anything like that. So I had stoner friends, cowboy friends, yeah, stoners, cowboys, jocks. I was cordial with everybody. That's kind of like the missing link. Yeah, never really popular though. Never really cared for it. Everybody wants you during the podcast, emails, bells, more alerts. Oh my goodness. Uh-huh. I don't know. There was one person I was asking authors to be on their show, and I almost reached out, but it was like a day past when they posted. And I'm like, there's already like 100 and something people on it. So I'm like, nah, fuck it. If you want me, contact me. I think the same attitude towards publishing too. Like with agents and publishers. I will never query. I will not write for an audience of one because when you're looking for an agent or a publisher, that's who you're writing for is that one person. They want to make money off you. If they don't think they can make any money off you, your book's not going to see the light of day. I refuse to do that. So, yeah, I will never query because I just don't give a shit. No, instead, I'm going to beat my head up against a brick wall trying to do marketing. Hey, small price to pay for the smiting of one's enemies. I never wanted to be popular. I wanted to date, sure, but not to be popular. I would have told younger me, you aren't missing anything. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't mind going on a date. My last date was my birthday last year. Was it? Yes, because everybody keeps ghosting me. That's okay. Two of them were psychotic. One was like, she was really into face tattoos, and her favorite, she had a tattoo that was based off of an Eminem song, or not Eminem, Machine Gun Kelly song. Like, yeah, that's not gonna work. I don't do tattoos. Sorry. The other one was a Ukrainian who thought I was talking about something else, but I wasn't. So it was like a conflict of cultures. Both of them gave me a thumbs up to end the conversations. Is that a thing now? So once I see that thumbs up, it's passive aggressive. I'm done with you. Needless to say, both of them have left Facebook dating. Like, whatever. I don't even know why I'm on it. My last date was 7 years ago. You got me beat then. I've been on, let's see, since Sam and I split up, I had a girlfriend for 4 months, had another girlfriend for 9 months, and then since Julie, that was 2019, I've been on one, two, three, 4 dates total since 2019. That's 1 year. Woo! Two of them were with the same person. Oh, oh well. I have 3 dating apps, but never made a profile. Yeah, I'm on Tinder. Just as shits and giggles. You can't do anything for free on Tinder at all. Can't message. You can like. That's about it. You can't communicate with each other. So I'm like, I don't even know why these companies give free profiles. It's just so you can see. I did keep track of how many swipes to the left versus how many swipes to the right. There is only it's like a 3.7% chance that I will like somebody on Tinder. And then you got to take into consideration how the percentage of women that only create dating profiles for the attention. Some of them are even in relationships. Then you got to take into consideration the percentage of bots that are out there. So the odds of a 48-year-old finding a match on a dating app like Tinder is like, I did the math once. It was like 0.00005% chance I'll actually have a conversation with somebody. So the odds are not in my favor. I love numbers. So I am keeping track of that just so I can write an article about it. But um, yeah, it's not looking good. Whatever. I met a guy at this conference I liked, but he said he didn't feel the same way. I don't have many other opportunities to meet people until I move. Well, I have always dated for marriage. I'm not one for wasting time. Yeah, if I can't, well, it's like when I was with Julie, I broke up with her because she was madly in love with me, and I just couldn't. I just wasn't feeling the same. Um, I tried, um, started trying to convince myself that I was, but I knew I wasn't. And instead of leading her on, I called it off. Like, that's how I roll. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. So it's sad, but it's true. Better to just cut them off than to lead them on. So nowadays, I got to be careful because some of the women that I'm interested in dating want kids. I'm like, I don't. I've already had some. I'm good. I prefer the honesty over anything else, right? It's like, why ghost me? Just if I'm not your type, just say, well, this isn't working out. Thank you. Have a nice day. You don't have to be a bitch about it or anything. Just say, no, this just isn't working. I wish you the best of luck. That's it. People make it so damn hard. Make it so difficult. Nah. And then fucking Reedsy. Reedsy did I think I mentioned this before. I think I showed it on a video too. Uh, their April Fool's joke was how they created a dating app for writers. So many writers fell for it, I being one of them. So on Threads and Instagram, a lot of the comments were still they should make this a thing. Like they did a really good job. It was funny. April Fools. If I tell a guy I'm not into him, he takes it as rejection and wants to know what's wrong with him. That. Don't internalize it. I mean, I can't be that unique. Just because somebody doesn't like you doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It just means that you're not compatible. There's something that you're not what she's looking for. Move on, dude. Well, a lot of men cannot handle rejection. They lash out and ask, yeah, you're not interested in them. Yeah, that's true. Especially the younger generation. Some of you fuckers are just vicious. Just, man, she's not India. Move on. Personally, I'd rather golf. So, the reality is the time and effort it takes to get to know someone I don't want to invest in. Yeah. Like, I was talking to Sam and I was thinking, God, you know what I mean? Now that I'm trying to be back in the dating pool, I'm going to have the same exact conversations over and over again. There's got to be a point where you just say, fuck it. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite movie? Finding all these cool things about each other that you like. It's time consuming. But 10 out of 10, the guy is great. I'm just not in the mood to date. Well, the reality, yeah. Okay. Well, I am kinda. Like, I've got a lot going on right now. But I wouldn't mind going out to do something like bowling. I love bowling. We can go golfing. Let's go out to dinner. It's like Ty, he's like my son. He's like making this whole asking somebody out to coffee is such a big ordeal. I'm like, dude, it's just two people. Say, hey, you want to get some coffee? I want some coffee. If you don't want coffee, I'm still going without you. It's like the one date that I went on and I got stood up on. Like, I am going to this restaurant and I'm going to have a meal. And I did. I had one of the best Philly cheesesteak sandwiches I've ever had with a pumpkin spice, not pumpkin, what are they called? We had this discussion last time too. Cider, pumpkin cider, alcohol beverage. It was like, and I don't even like pumpkins, but this was really good. I enjoyed myself. I had a good night. I was the only single person there at GVR, but whatever. I was at the beer garden here at Green Valley Ranch, and like everybody was paired off. It's a date spot, definitely. Not a singles hangout. I was the only one there. I'm not exaggerating. I actually looked around. I was the only one there by themselves. So it was kind of sad when I was sitting there, but I took a bite of that sandwich and like, oh my God, this was so worth it. So yeah, I will have a good time with or without you. And my point being is that you don't have to make it so difficult to ask somebody on a date. It's not like you're asking them to marry you. You're just going to do something. Do you want to join me? If not, cool, I'm still going. Yeah, it's exhausting. That's why I talk about my big deal breakers right away. I mean, stood up too. That's the worst. Yeah. Future viewers, I promise you don't need a sign. 1 million. What? Future viewers, I promise you don't need a sign. 1 million followers or Invent an app to ask someone out on a date. Please keep it simple. Invent it. Let's see. Yeah. If I hit 1 million viewers, or if I get 1 million subscribers, I will spend the time to design an app. Fuck, I'll be half dead by then. Be sponsored by AARP. It'll be the hottest thing in the bingo parlor. I know there's a lot of women that are my age that are that I remember when my grandparents were in their late 40s, early 50s, and they looked so old. And nowadays it's not the same. And so um I think that's part of my hang up for getting older is that I remember when my grandparents were my age. And it's just a completely different world now. Like they say that 60 is a new 40 or something like that, whatever it is. I'm like, yeah, I believe it. I don't know. Bottom line is that, yeah, I don't know what my bottom line was. My mind is all over the place. I had plans of things I wanted to talk to, and they backfired. It's okay. Shit happens, especially on this show. Do need to get more authors though. I got one more author left, and I got to find out if she still wants to be on or not. I think she said something about wanting to be in July, so I got to verify that. And then I need more authors, so I need to finish fixing up the contact form. I think contact form and page and post work fine. I just want it more obvious on the front page so people can just click on it and fill it out. Gotta finish doing that. And I got a few other blog posts I'd like to get to too. Gonna be a busy week. Anywho, yeah, it has been. I look fat. Probably because I weighed 242 pounds this morning. I don't know. Do you think this light is flattering? Um, whatever. Wow, I just really, yeah. Tonight's show is really kind of sucked ass on a few fronts. But at least we got to hang out with Diana on her birthday. I hope she had a really good birthday. You look fine. I'm loving the Hawaiian shirts as always. This one was actually the one from Pearl Harbor. The guy at the gym mentioned it too this morning. Like, I love your shirt. It's the whole getting in the mood for the summer. Like, actually, this came from Pearl Harbor. It's like, really? Yep, yep. Yep, and you can always tell real Hawaiian shirts from fakes because real Hawaiian shirts use wooden toggles for their buttons. So, bet you didn't know that, huh? You don't love airplanes? Yep. That is a Mustang. I don't know what other planes are on this one. P-38 Lightning. Mustang. That's a looks like B-17 by the structure of it. Love World War II. So I should have strained myself looking down at my shirt. My eyes were bugging. It's been a day. It's been a long day. Oh. Anywho. I guess we can start wrapping this up. I can't really think of anything else to say. Covered all the cool stuff I wanted to do this month. Kind of a one-off video, huh? That's what happens when you really don't put much thought into it. I'm going to be working on having actual topics that I could talk about each week. I would like to turn the show into something more than just me getting drunk on camera. Actually, I didn't even feel that one. Kind of disappointing. I love Fireball, but man, nothing. Maybe I'm just too tired. That's a good possibility. I like watching you get drunk. A lot of people do. One of these days I'll get ripped. No, we'll get shut down for sure. Ugh. So I'm trying to think of some vlogging type stuff I can do. But I don't want to be one of those people out in the street filming. I make fun of them people. I don't want to be one of those, look at me, self-important. Yeah. Let's have a drink for Diana's birthday. I already had one. Happy birthday, Diana. That's the last of me. There. He said it's your birthday. It's my birthday too. I bet there's like 0 people here that would actually get that reference. Chris, what if he was here? Chris is on the ball with movie references, but he's not. So, one thing I am looking forward to doing though is when I'm done with editing Shadows of Atlantic City, I'm gonna feed it through AutoCrit and then do a video on whether it's actually a decent system or not. A lot of people love the other aspects of AutoCrit, such as the Zoom meetings, the community stuff that comes with it. But not a lot of people have been pointing out the actual app itself. I think it's kind of fun. I love data though, and I love to compare my stuff to Stephen King's because I'm a dork. But I would love to see how well AutoCrit actually handles a real book. So I'm going to feed Shadows through it as one of the steps in the video series and see if it catches stuff. Because I do a lot of things like redundant words. Sometimes my tenses are backwards. I think if there's anything else that really stands out. Mostly it's just redundancies. Like when I wrote Kingmaker, I had to there's like 4 places where I kind of said the exact same thing but worded differently. Like, no, it's already been mentioned. Let's get rid of it. So now we just need Chris and Sam to show up. Sam is at the gym, probably swimming right now. I don't know where Chris is. With Fury, do you plan on doing a Zoom with the beta readers to spice things up? That might actually be fun. Do a Zoom for the beta reader. Yeah, we can do a Zoom meeting, just hang out. Either Zoom or an invite on Discord. I hate Zoom. I'll use Zoom. We use Zoom for one of my clients, but I hate it. But I guess we can do that. Russian babies to show up, Ron too, right? I really miss Ron. I hope he's okay. I just haven't seen or heard nor heard nor hide of him. It was right before that really bad storm in Texas, so I'm hoping he's okay. Russian Hulk. I heard it was celebrating your happy birthday, Diana. You guys are funny. I will drink a toast with vodka. Yeah. Is that before or after you bomb Ukraine? Sorry. That was probably uncalled for. I tried looking online for Ron, no luck. Yeah, I tried looking too. His Medium account. And so I don't know. I'm hoping he just I'm hoping you didn't fall off the earth. You know, if you didn't like my show and you just didn't want to show up anymore, I understand. But Ron just kind of disappeared. He was a long time watcher for a while. Well, here's your Ron. I wish I had more to drink. My bottle's in the kitchen. So I know. I worry about Ron too. I think we all do. Speak of the devil. You're Russian Hulk. Are you telling yourself happy birthday? It's fun. You guys are fun. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool to do an online thing for Fury. Do like a what are they called? Um, I don't know the word. It's just not there. Um, they used to do them for radio shows and TV shows all the time. A focus group. We're gonna do a focus group. Don't have any luck. I'll have no friends. No, that wasn't. I thought it was kind of cute. It was funny. That's what I'm saying. It's good. It's a good funny. What friends? You are my only friends. Don't feel bad. Aside from Sam, I don't see anybody outside the house. So with Sam, I wanted to get out of my house. Makes dating a lot more difficult when your ex is in tow. I figured that since you are excited, really excited about writing it, that was something different you could do. Yeah, I like that. You know what? I want to write that down so I don't forget because I will forget. I don't know where my pen went. Son of a bitch. Um, I'm glad you guys find it funny. Yep, I do. You should give Diana a kiss for her birthday. You guys are fucking bonkers. Oh yeah. What the fuck I was writing down. Online focus group for Fury. Yeah, that might be fun. Okay, anywho, it is 7:58. I guess we can start wrapping this up. As fun as this was. Man, we sure stunk up the YouTube ways on that one, huh? That's right. At least Diana had a really good birthday. We got to say happy birthday to her, and we all got to hang out. So, bonus. All right, let's do the card, I suppose. Last week's card was I will be present in every moment. Focus group. Yeah. Neo's on the ball with a Instagram message. I really appreciate it, you guys. We love you too, Diana. Happy birthday. And many more. I would have thought about it. We could have had like a birthday cake and candles and everything. Was that too? Would that be too much? Yeah, that's how I roll. Let's see. This week's card is I believe in the person I am becoming. Yes, I am. I do. It's because I am competent. I'm just tired. So this week is I believe in the person I am becoming. I'm getting better. It would be nice to see you do a recap video of things to avoid when writing a book based on your personal experiences. Ooh, good idea. Good idea. I can do that this week. Shit to avoid. Actually, I planned out. I don't know if I planned it out, but I did make a note in Asana about things to avoid when publishing. It was worded differently, but it was the same, pretty much the same premise. Premise. So that's a good idea, Casey. I will do that one. I'll set that up this week. Maybe I'll do that on Wednesday. Neo is blowing up my DMs. At least somebody is. You gotta write down a note for everything. You're awesome. You even screenshot. You even screenshotted it. Nice. Anyway, you'll have your grad degree this year and you're moving. Great things are going to happen to you this year. Yep. Sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. I'm not a hot blonde, sorry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diana. Happy birthday to you. Now that I lost all my viewers. Not everything you remember your name? Barely. Depends on the day. Who am I? I want to say Todd. Can you do a video for both? One for publishing and one for writing your first draft. To avoid when publishing. Oh, okay. Shit to avoid with the first draft. That's actually, I have a lot to work with on that one because I've been working a lot with Ty on his first draft. So, not that I think he'll watch the video, but fuck it, we'll make it anyway. Next year, ask for hot tub birthday tribute. Did you see my last comment about a book title? Shit to avoid. Sounds like a great title for a book. Yep. Shit to avoid when publishing. Like, I can write that too. Or I can do, like, I have plans to do a Freelancer's Tale Part 2. It'll be more with moving from being a freelance writer to being a published author. And maybe that'll be the subtext on the book. Shit to avoid. Sounds like a great title for an autobiography. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, that's what I'm like. Yeah, we do a Freelancer's Tale Part 2. Shit to avoid. But I do intend on writing a Part 2. In fact, I have been kind of working on it. So, and yes, I will be taking that picture up in Lookout Mountain as well. I think I'm going to do I think I'm going to do all my books up there. Like Kingmaker and A Freelancer's Tale are both taken on Lookout Mountain. Fury, we have ideas for that one, which is probably not going to be as foresty. Like with Kingmaker was like in most of the book was in the forest, and so taking the picture on Lookout Mountain in the forest was actually a great idea. With Fury though, Fury is more open, so I got to come up with a different idea for it. But we're still going to be cosplaying it. I just don't know who I want to have as my cover girl, I guess, because it's the picture I want on Fury is going to be Claire. And so I need a redhead from behind. You don't see her face, so but I need need to figure that one out. The title is a great eye catcher for marketing. There you go. I'm actually serious about the book title. It matches your style too, right? Shit to avoid when you're writing your fucking book. Oh, that's how I roll. Actually, I was really For the longest time, like all my blogs have been really professional. I try not to swear in any of them. Lately, I just gave up. I just don't give a shit anymore. Mostly because Google has torpedoed my sites so badly that I just don't give a rat's ass. So I think in one of them I even wrote, since Google is torpedoing on the site anyway, let the vulgarities fly. That's who I am. Put a red wig on Sam. Claire is much smaller. Claire is half elf. She's probably about 5'2". Sam is a good foot taller than that. So don't think that's going to work out too well. I still think you should do a master class, meet your new instructor. Meet your new instructor for what? Do a master class on not giving a shit? I'm trying to be more, what's the word? There's so much negativity on social media. I was trying to be more positive, not more of a positive influence, but there's another word I wanted to use for it, and I can't think about it not right now. But there's so many writers are so negative and so hard on themselves. So I would like to be a voice of reason and show you how it's so much fun being me. It is. I wouldn't want to trade being me for anybody. I love who I am. That would be hilarious if your rant on Google post gets high ranking on Google. Right? What if I do that? They'd probably torpedo it though. Their algorithm's probably trained to sink anything negative. It's probably why my blogs don't get seen much anymore, because I'm pretty hard on Google. Was pretty hard on YouTube for a while there too. Let's see. I also like being myself most of the time. Well, I like being myself all the time. There are some, don't get me wrong, there are some things that I wish I was a little bit more gentler with. Like there's times where wish I wasn't so blunt, but the bluntness is what makes me me. So I don't know if I get rid of it. I'm brutally honest. I don't sugarcoat shit, and it's just how I roll. I think they lost hope in people loving the art of writing. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Google has been pushing a lot for the SGE, the Search Generative Experience. Now people are starting to report that it's kicking their ass in traffic. For me, I lost 50% of my traffic, 80% of my income. So, fuck AI. And you can quote me on that. I'm just now learning how to swim, so it's very hard being me right now. I don't know what that means. Have you never swam? You're 25. You've never swam? I learned how to swim when I was 12. Actually, technically, I failed every one of those classes in school for swimming because I wouldn't dive down to get their stupid block. I can swim just fine. But because I wouldn't dive, I failed every one of them. After the first one, I was just doing it on purpose. Yeah. Because I do shit just to piss people off. For the most part. Not always. But, you know, if there's something that I know is unjust, I'm going to keep doing it just to prove a point. Yeah, I just confused myself with what the hell I was trying to say. I took swimming lessons when I was 9, but that lesson only covered how to put your head underwater and pull it out. So what you're saying is that you were getting swirlies. Well, in that case, I know a lot of kids who got that lesson in high school. Not by me, because I was never like that. Some people don't learn how to swim when they're young. I've met lots of people like that. No big deal. I guess not. Guess if you don't plan on swimming, guess there's no reason to learn it. But you never know. What if you're on a boat in the middle of nowhere and a storm comes and the captain dies of a heart attack and the engine goes out and a hurricane is coming? Learning how to swim, it might be a good thing right at that point, huh? But apparently most people of my ethnicity do not know how to swim. Like it's 65%, I think. Oh, that's pretty low. Yeah. Might also depend on where they live too. Like if you lived on the east or west coast, you probably would spend more time playing in the water. But you can't get more landlocked than central U.S., Colorado. So I don't know. Being nice. I'd want my kids to learn so they wouldn't drown. Yeah, that would be a good reason to teach them how to swim. I'm not going to teach you how to swim because I want you to drown. You're collecting the insurance money. No, that'd be. My lady friend scheduled us a vacation on an island, so I think now is the best time to learn. Probably. Unless you just plan on going up to your knees. No, honey, I'm fine. I don't know if. So I'm not afraid of sharks or water. I just respect them too much. They don't play in my backyard. I don't play in theirs. We have a mutual understanding. Casey, is she your girlfriend? I'm not sure what you mean by lady friend. It's his sugar mama. He's a boy toy, all right? And I say, more power to you, man. Enjoy it while it lasts. It's a lot of fun. She's a sugar mama. Yeah. I had one of those for a while. Mine probably wasn't nearly as attractive as yours, though. We won't go into it. I did get everything I wanted, though. So we're dogs, man. Well, as long as your sugar mama's getting something out of it too, I guess, each their own. Whatever floats your guys' boat, man. Of course, it would have to float because you can't swim. She gives me everything I wanted. See, there you go. They should tuck you in at night too. Read you bedtime stories. Tell me. Or, oh, that's what you need to say to her. Tell me the story about the three bears. But you have to get all seductive. The three little piggies. Which one went to the market? Okay, now we're getting creepy. Anyway, move on. Alrighty, let's wrap this up. This went off the rails a while ago. She gives me everything I wanted, so I lost a viewer on that one. So let's move on. Anywho, thank you for watching. Enjoying this. This one was a train wreck. So this video came apart quicker than a Boeing in midair. She folds my laundry, cooks my breakfast, and folds me. Nice. There you go. I haven't had anybody fold me in a while. Yeah, that's right. I'm used to doing laundry by myself. Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll be back. I'll be back. Well, Sam and I will be on Crossing Colorado tomorrow. It's same time, 7 o'clock Mountain Time. Don't forget that I do writing sprints all week long at 10:30 a.m. Mountain, which is math 12 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 Pacific, I think. Don't forget that A Freelancer's Tale and Kingmaker are both available on Amazon. The link is in the description down below. One's the story about how I got started as a freelance writer all the way up into what I do today. And the other is my debut fantasy novel, dark fantasy. And you'll love the ending. Both of those are available in the link down below. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always hit me up on social media. I'm usually more active on, by far, YouTube. Comment on any one of my videos. I will respond relatively quickly. I get those messages immediately. Same with Instagram and Twitter. I'm just not very active on Twitter anymore. A lot of my attention has been moved over to Threads. And I do have a TikTok account. I just don't have anything on it. All those are in links. I don't know if I have my TikTok link in the description down below. But you can always use the contact form on WriterSanctuary.com's website. I get those emails immediately, and I try to respond to all the serious inquiries. I get a lot of spam. But if you are an author or have a published book, feel free to reach out. You can be a guest on the show. And yes, the interviews are far more professional than me just sitting here getting drunk. So stick with one time. Let them figure out their time zone. Oh, see? And that's what I try. I was thinking about doing that, but then I'm like, but I got a lot of people on the East Coast. You know what? You're right. I'm going to just say fuck it. I'll be on tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time. If you follow the channel, if you subscribe and hit the bell notification bell, you'll get a message 30 minutes before I go live, if I remember right. So I'll be able to watch the writing sprints and as I progress through my book. Writing sprints are a lot of fun. Background sound effects, awesome. I would love to be on your show after I publish my nonfiction book. That'd be interesting. I haven't had a nonfiction author, so that'd definitely be a bonus, I think. I do math all the time. My main job is on the West Coast. YouTube will tell them their time zone. Here, it will, huh? Good catch. See, Neil's on the ball. Tell. Did you try to fix tell with an extra L? The hell does that mean? Neo Sharp. Neo's on a ball. Neo's amazing. If I had money to pay Neo to be a agent or personal assistant or something, because she does a lot for me, so maybe I'll have to buy her and send her my books for free. Tried doing that once, and she bought it anyway. Anyhow, sharp as a knife. Sharp, no, like a lightsaber slicing through an Ewok. Anywho, thank you for watching. Hopefully I'm more coherent next week. Happy birthday, Diana. Have a good one. And I'll see you guys next time. Let me study my digital marketing, work for free. Well, I don't like that working for free thing. It makes me feel bad. She's your #1 fan. I don't know. I got quite a few of you all that have been hanging out since like day one. So I think you're all hardcore. Oh. See you tomorrow. Yes, I will be on Crossing Colorado tomorrow at 7 p.m. with Sam. And I'll also be doing a writing sprint tomorrow, working on Fury, almost to 60% of my book, almost 2/3 of the way through the book. So excited because the scene I stopped on today, this book, there's a lot going on in it. So I'm hoping it's not too much, but man, this book is awesome. You can be my reference if I did a great job. Yeah, I could, I guess. We're all hardcore fans of Michael and Writer Sanctuary. Oh, thank you. I'm a hardcore fan too. Anyway, have a good one, and I will see you next time. Have a great week if I don't see you tomorrow.